Hello everyone, we're at the fourth area for Dark Regions number 4. So this first boss is a stone monster that's weak to water, dark, and magic. So I have my usual mage lineup. I have Swanwu with Bahamut. Since Stone Killer is um, one of the most uncommon materials, so Swanwu doesn't actually have any Stone Killers. Adventure Lock is going to be using his Water Imbue and Imperil, and also it's going to be Stardust Ray Chaining. Mastermind Zone is going to be provoking and mirroring the buffs as usual, and also chaining. Ram is going to be chaining and bolting side frames, also without any Stone Killer. Ellie is going to be the main damage dealer here, so she's geared with most of my Stone Killer gear. I have Esther STMR, Eileen STMR, and a Stone Killer Materia. And CG Jake is dual wielding with Gusty Attack, which is a Stardust Ray frame, to change Stardust Ray with Lock, and also he's going to be giving a Stone Killer buff to everyone. So on the first turn, Swanwu is going to cast their dual cast for Chi Strike for the AoE Mirage, and then their cooldown. Adventure Lock is going to use Forever Rachel. Mastermind Zone is going to be reflecting the imbue from Adventure Lock. Critical Mirror on Jake and then project it to everyone. Ram is going to be using her accelerator on Zon to just increase her mod slightly. Ellie is going to double ether, paradigm shift, sorry, eschatology and then paradigm shift. Jake is going to use his wild style for the Stone Killer buff. And then Zon's gonna mirror all of it to everyone. So on turn 1, it's just gonna be a bunch of single target attack and one AoE physical attack. So if you have AoE Mirage, it'll do fine. So now Locke is going to use double dagger on his submersion dagger. Ellie is going to use her LB. Jake is going to use a gusty attack. Miss Zone is going to triple cast the Bolting Strike frames. Swanwu will triple cast their Bolting Strike frames. 2 Magnus, and it has Chi and Benevolent Ram will do the same. So dual Flying Daggers into Seraphim Strike. So going to send in Ellie first. Wait for a few seconds, chain the SR frames and then chain the Bolting Strike frames. So that should be an easy damage cap. Now for Dark Alexander, I need to load in my team. So I'm using the same team, except instead of Jake, I'm using Regina for the Machine Killer buff. So first, Wanwu has the least amount of gear, especially for Machine Killer. Everyone is built with at least 60% lightning and holy resist, so because I'm going to be buffing the rest. Adventure Lock is going to be using his LB, the usual, using his Imbue, Imperil, and Breaking. Also with 60% lightning and holy. Mastermind Zone is going to be provoking, mirroring the buffs, usual, and chaining. Rem is going to be chaining with Zwanwu and Zon, and not Zon, just Zwanwu. And also I've given her Calamity Border for the 40% resist. On turn 1, you only 100% Thunder and Holy after buffs. And Ellie is going to be finishing for LB as usual. And Regina is going to be giving everyone the Machine Killer buff. And I've given her and Zon Leviathan and Black Dragon so they can flood Frames Chain for the chaining points. So I'm gonna be two turning this because if I want to go in more turns, I would need more elemental resist. So first, Wanwu will cast uh, dual cast Chi Strike to Azure Dragon Style. Eventual Lock is going to use Forever Rachel this time. Ram is going to use Calamity Border. Ellie is going to use Double Eater for her Water Imbue, Aqua Lord, and then her Eschatology. Then Regina is going to Pentacast the Anti-Machine Module, Power Generator, and then any other Pentacast. MS Mind Zone is going to reflect all that, so Elemental Mirror from the Imbue from Ellie, and Critical Mirror from Regina, and then project it to everyone. As you can see, everyone is resisting, so you only need 100% of the buffs. So now we're going to start dealing some damage. First, Locke is going to use his LB to break, so that's 84% break and also 120% Water in Peril. Mind Zone is going to chain Flood Frame with Regina. Ellie will start using her LB, and of course Wanwu and Ram will use their Bolting Strike frames. Okay, so first we're gonna sign off Ellie with a few seconds and then chain the Flood Frames. Wait until the chain builds up and then chain with these two. And another damage cap. Okay, so the next day, which is going to be the fifth and final area, is when we're gonna face Dark Bahamut. And people say on JP it's actually like an actual trial. So no more of this like bring all 5 DPS and then just AoE Mirage and Elemental Resist. You might actually have to bring a proper team for this. So we'll see if I'll still be able to stay at the top rank after tomorrow. And that's it for Area 4.